let's get to it. Let's get to it, into it.
Don't marry a potential. Don't marry a spouse that you feel, oh, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Oh no, that bridge is not there. There's no bridge. Like, we're on our best behavior during courtship. We put our best foot forward. We give you our best side. And so after marriage, trust me, that's when we start to see the worst. So if before marriage you're seeing something bad, don't ignore it. Let the alarm bells go off, address the issues, raise your concerns until you are satisfied. If it's something like somebody smokes, you cannot handle that, and I advise you not to dare, not just for you, because of your kids. You have an obligation to protect your kids, and that smoking is going to destroy you. If you think, oh no, after marriage, I'll convince them to stop, you're lying to yourself. It's bigger than you.
So yeah, this was, how long was this video? This video was 51 minutes long. 51 seconds long. 51 seconds long. And this woman is just dropping some game there for singles as well. She's saying that see people for who they are. Don't ignore red flags. Don't ignore red flags. The biggest challenge that we have is that we ignore red flags. We say, no, people will change. No, I'll change someone. I'll change this girl. I'll change this boy. There is no one who's gonna change. I think the rule of thumb is no one is gonna change. Don't expect people to change. If you don't like someone who smokes, don't take someone who smokes. If you don't like someone who drinks, don't take someone who drinks. If you don't like someone who womanizes and you see signs of womanizing, drop it. Drop it. I know it hurts because my emotions and but if you're not careful, you cry. So you go suffer now. You go suffer. Don't assume people will change. See people for who they are, and if they don't align with what you want and what you need, then move on to the next. Keep searching. Keep searching. I was talking to my cousin the other time. His chat was that men are natural teachers and natural leaders. So as men, we should teach our women. We should lead our women, which is good. And then I said to him, as much as we are teachers, we also need to choose the right students. Choose the students that have a little mistakes to correct, minor mistakes to correct, that need minor improvements to become what you want and what you need. Don't take a student a student who takes time to learn, or a student who has many areas that need to be addressed, many areas that need to be fixed. You will suffer. You will suffer. Because I said what? Don't assume people will change. Take someone who's close to what you want and what you need. I was once in a relationship with a good person. She was a good person, but she was a drinker. She liked drinking. I actually think she liked drinking a little too much. So as we were having conversations and I was trying to figure out where her mind was in regards to the relationship, I then confronted her. Like the woman was saying, confront, address the issues. And then I confronted her and addressed the issues. And I was saying, to be honest, I don't like this about you, that you drink too much. And she was justifying, no, I don't drink too much. This, that way, whatnot. Then it got to a point where she actually said that I don't think this relationship is gonna last, because the only thing that will make us break up is this alcohol thing, because I'm not willing to leave it. She loved alcohol that much. So as time goes on, of course, there were that's not the main thing that caused the relationship to to die. But like she's saying, address issues. If you don't like something, address it. If it doesn't change, it's worth it. Move to the next. Look for something that's almost as good as what you want. Choose a student who has minor mistakes to correct. Usazotore dofo gari kupedzera. Mutoro munhu ari mu-B and ubatsira usvika mu-A. You take a B student, you help them adjust a few things so that they can get an a lower A, or at least, because no one's perfect, but just look for something that's almost. Even as a woman, if you don't like a man that drinks, don't be involved. If you don't like a man who is a womanizer, who actually shows signs of womanizing, don't be involved. If you don't like this and that, but let it also be reasonable. So yeah, that was a very informative clip. Let me know what you think so far of the issues that we're talking about. In the comment section, I want to see what you guys think. Let's talk about it. Let's debate. On to the next one. Next. So let's get into the next one. Let's go get into the next one.
Most men are so simple, so the way that you treat him will always matter more than what you think you're bringing to the table, whether that be your finances, your education, your cooking or cleaning skills. None of that can compare to treating that man right. So you can lose your man to a woman with no job, no education, no cooking or cleaning skills, because she's got listening skills. She knows how to speak to him kindly, softly. She initiates the sex. She shows him he is desired, and she uplifts that man on a daily basis without him asking. You understand? Why wouldn't he choose her?
Okay, yeah. That was good. That was interesting. A 33-second clip of a woman dropping some game for women, and she says that as men are simple. Men want simple things. Men want a woman who listens. Men want a woman who cares for the man, who actually is caring of the man. And it doesn't have to do, it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with your education, with your qualifications, with your money. It's not about that. Men actually don't need your money. Men don't need your skills, your education. I know women who pride themselves and say, I'm educated. I got my own money. I'm an independent woman. You know, I bring this to the table. Men don't want that. Men just want a woman who enters gracefully into her feminine, who's nurturing, who speaks life into him, who prays for him, who takes care of him. You know, that's what men want. That's what men want. Men are not so much concerned about your education or your skills or your money. That's good. I'm not saying don't be educated, don't have money, don't have skills. But what's more important than what keeps a man is how you treat him, how you speak to him, with honor, with respect, with dignity. You don't talk to him like you're talking to Tom, Dick and Harry or the next door neighbor's husband or whatever, or, you know, Mafiki's holiday. You really give him his room as a man. You really honor him as a man in the way that you conduct yourself around him. It's modern times. You don't have to kneel kukwadama chichichi unless you feel it's coming from the inside. It's not functional. It shouldn't be functional. If you want to kneel, even if we are in modern times and it's coming from the inside, Polato. That's good. It shouldn't be functional or forced. But every action that you do to your man should be from the inside. You feel it. You cook with love. You serve him with love. You want to take care of him. That's what men need. So don't lose the plot, my sisters. Oh, don't lose the plot. These men are simple. These men are like children. Treat them nicely and they will come back home and they will be there. Don't nag them. The Bible says that the book of Proverbs. I love the book of Proverbs. It says that it is better to live. Let me use my Nigerian accent. It is better for a man to live on the corner of a roof of the house than to live with a nagging wife. There's another one. It says that it is better to live in the desert than to live with a nagging wife. Imagine the desert. It's very hot in the desert. But a wise man is saying that it is better for a man to live in the desert with no water and it is very hot than to live with a nagging wife. A woman who's always complaining and frustrating the husband. There's no peace. Chai, God forbid. Now thunder go strike you now. It's the simple things, just giving him his space, being his peace. Because it's hard to be a man. It's hard. You are taking punches left, right, and center out there for your family, for your woman. And when he comes back now, you want to frustrate him. Thunder fire you, my sister. Thunder fire you. So yeah, that was really insightful. She was spitting bars, she was spitting some game. Let's appreciate our men. They go through a lot for us. They struggle. They are fighting. They're taking punches left, right, and center. So be their peace. Help them, support them, take care of them. Ndo panofira vakadzi vakarorwa. Ndo pavanofira. My small house, they caught this. Married women, they don't, they don't think. Small houses know this. That's why they can have the ability to take another woman's man, because they understand that if I take care of him, if I make him feel safe when he's with me, I go snatch him. So I think married women should actually think like small houses. Yeah.